Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope everybody is doing great. In this video, we are going to talk about how to take a proper call, like how to talk on a call. First of all, it's very important to be self-motivated and to be energetic. If you do not have energy, if you don't sound energetic on the phone, the other person on the other end of the call is not going to take any interest in a conversation with you. So you have to be very energetic, you have to be enthusiastic, and you have to be passionate about what you are doing. Always consider your job something very, very important. Nobody forces you to do anything. You choose to work at a specific organization, so you should enjoy it. So you have the right to choose whether you want to stay with the organization or not. So do not, come up with excuses or stuff like this. Always love what you do and do what you love. Now, if we talk about, like how to take a proper call. So first of all, your intro should be like, let's say if you were to take, a call on Medicare, which is obviously these days the enrollment is going on. So you will take an example of Medicare call. So first of all, you are gonna talk this way. Hey, this is Simon with US Healthcare. I'm a healthcare representative in your state. How are you today? Now wait for the other person what they are saying. If they say I'm good, tell them great, perfect, awesome, beautiful, you can say anything. And from there take the call this way. Start pitching the customer this way. So this is with reference to the new 2024 Medicare benefits. I can see here that you are with Medicare Parts A and B. Am I correct? If a customer says that you are correct, tell them, all right, great, perfect, awesome. Call them sir or ma'am according to their gender. Let's say if the person on the other, side of the call is a female, so, pitch her this way. Ma'am, all right, beautiful, ma'am. All right, great. So, ma'am, that makes you eligible for all the extra benefits like the dental, vision, hearing. Along with that, you can get qualified for the transportation or the counter benefits, the money back options, obviously. And more importantly, you can get qualified for the grocery card, for the food stamp. If they do not have any idea about the food stamp, tell them about the food stamp. Tell them about the Flex card, which was, introduced back in 2022. The Flex card is basically used to pay for your dental, vision, hearing. It works like a debit card or like a prepaid card, right? And tell them about ask them about their co-pays and premiums monthly. If they're on supplement, Medicare supplement, obviously they must be pay at least about $100 for their supplement program. So if they are on Medicare Advantage, ask them about their co-pays, if they are paying any co-pays for their specialists, for their primary care physician, for their medicines, right? Tell them that you can help them reduce their co-pays. Now after the pitch, there are a few qualifying questions. So now tell the customer that, ma'am, in order to qualify you for this program, can I have your date of birth? What's your birthday? If a customer says that, let's say they were born in 1951, 52, and compliment them this, wow, by the way, you are sounding way younger than that. Somebody tells you that they are 70. Tell them, oh my goodness, you are sounding way younger than that. I thought you would be in your 60s or late 50s. What's the secret? Now here, build a little bit of, relationship with the customer. Once you are done with this part, then ask them, all right, ma'am, and ma'am, my name is Simon, what's your first name? Let's say if the customer is Barbara. Now call her Miss Barbara. And Miss Barbara, what's your last name? Let's say if she is Williamson, or let's say Williams, or whatever the name is. And then call her, so Mrs. Williamson, by the way, you got a beautiful name. I like that one. So after she says, she must like the compliment that you give. She would be like, yeah, this was given to me by that or this or whoever she mentions, right? And from there, you should go forward. Ask them about their zip code. Remember, customers who are old age, they like to talk about weather. Once you get the zip code from the customer, tell her, ma'am, Miss Barbara, how's the weather these days in Texas? Is it getting cold or it's still normal? So she must, tell you something about the weather, and then, talk about a little bit about the weather with her. This way, the customer would feel good Once you build reputation, once you build relationship with the customer, they would never ever hang up on your verifier or your licensed agent. They would at least talk to that individual. Once you are done with this part of the call, then tell the customer, ma'am, I assume that you make your own healthcare decisions. Am I right? If you are right, she would tell you, yes, you're right. So then tell the customer, that's all the pretty much information I wanted to know. Remember, if your call center has other questions, if you are required to ask other questions, you can ask any question the same way I told you. But if you are done with the questions, now tell the customer, appreciate the time she gave you, appreciate the conversation that she had with you. Tell her, thank you so much for being very cooperative. I really appreciate that, ma'am. That's all the pretty much information I needed. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring one of the verifiers or one of the licensed agent for you. They will tell you more about it. And remember, ma'am, do me a small favor. Once you get connected with the verifier or the licensed agent, just tell them that you talk to me and you would like to learn more about these benefits, okay? All right, thank you so much, ma'am. I'm gonna bring the agent for you. Just stay on the line with me for a brief moment. Here we go. That's how you talk.